So I just finished mopping. I still have the sweat to prove it, but I have a few minutes before I have to pick up Christian from therapy. My kids are at my mom's house. They are just hanging out with their aunts. So I wanted to talk to you guys about something. This kind of randomly just popped in my head because I got a comment last night. I feel like it was last night and it stuck in my head. So I get a lot of comments that are really nice. Most of the time, really nice, really encouraging, just sharing our story, bonding, connecting. And then sometimes I get comments of people that found one of our videos randomly and they don't agree with what I'm saying or how I'm doing things. And one of the comments that I got was about stimming and why I show Christian stimming, and it's not something that should be shown to people and it's private. And I wanted to talk about it because I want to get your input. I'm going to tell you guys how I feel about stimming. I am sweating and I want to hear your guys' thoughts on it. So Christian is 9 years old. He is autistic and he was diagnosed when he was 2. Ever since he was little, he has had a lot of constant stimming that he does. The stimming that he usually does is the typical hand flapping. He also has like visual stimming. He has like things that he does with his body or things that he needs to get sensory input. And I have never been the type of parent that feels the need to stop his stimming. I have never been the kind of parent that feels the need to hide him. So when somebody comments on my videos and tells me that I should not be broadcasting his stimming the way he stims because it's private, to me it feels like you're telling me to hide my child, because there is nothing that I want to do or can do to stop him from stimming. What you're seeing, what I show, is things that if you were to see us out and about, you would see him do. Hand flapping, biting, just needing to sit down, needing to fidget with something, not looking at you in the eye. Those are all things that you're going to see if my son is in front of you, you know? So why do I feel the need to hide it in videos? Like, I would not record myself and then just like hide the camera or not show him stimming. You know, it's just who he is. And I understand that there are some people that prefer to stim in private, you know, and if that, like that commenter stated that when they stim in private, and that's, you know, to each your own. Definitely, if you want to stim in private, you have the right to do so, just like my son has the right to stim in public. So I have never been the kind of parent that feels the need to stop his stims unless they're dangerous. Hand biting is dangerous. It's something that he feels the need to do, so I don't stop him from doing that. I redirect it to a chewy. And at first he didn't love to have a chewy, but now it's something that he uses. So something that is harmful to him, yes, I'll stop. Something that he needs to do, though, I will redirect to a chewy. If he needs to move his body, I will give him the opportunity to do so. If you ever see us out in public, you would see me trying to make sure that he's safe. He does wander, so what that means is he cannot kind of sit still. He feels like he needs to move his body, so I try to give him the opportunity to do so. If we're in line, it's hard to do that, so I will kind of keep him safe and keep him away from other people in the sense of not invading their space. So Christian is a big boy and he'll move around and he might bump into you. That's where I, as his parent, need to make sure that he is in a safe space. So if I can't provide that space, my husband or myself will move with him outside or into the car or do whatever we need to keep him safe and to keep him, you know, his sensory needs met. So yeah, so when I get comments like that, there are certain things that I understand. Me sharing our journey with others, some people might not agree with it. I try to share real life and how I feel as his mother raising him, having a child that has a lot of needs. I try to show respect, and there's things that I've recorded in the past and I'm like, maybe I wouldn't do that anymore, or things that I've, you know, taken down, and things that I think about now as he's getting older, and I always try to learn and do better, but his stimming is not one of those things. I feel like if he's in a frustrated moment, if he's feeling overwhelmed, yeah, I don't want to record that, but his overall general being, him just being himself and stimming is not something that I'm trying to hide. And I've gotten questions before on if I feel the need to stop his stimming, or how do I stop my child stimming, and that's never something that I'm going to tell you to do or how to do, because sometimes when you try to stop stimming, it's going to create a bigger problem and you're going to dysregulate your child, and it's going to feel like you can't scratch an itch. Like, how would you feel if you can't scratch an itch, you know? So I don't know what my son is feeling, so I don't want to stop him from stimming. You know, I want to give him the space and the way to do it safely. So that is how I feel about stimming and how I feel about public stimming, because I don't stop him from stimming in public, so why would I not show it if I'm showing my life. You know what I mean? Like, it's not taboo. It's not something bad for him. And I respect that some people don't want to show it or do it in the privacy of their home, and that's, you know, to each their own. But yeah, stimming is fine. Stimming is what my son needs, and stimming is what he'll do in public and what you'll see out there. And, you know, the more I show how people on the spectrum will stim or how it looks, the less it'll be stigmatized as like a weird thing. You know, it's something that he needs to move his body, and, you know, he's free to do so in public and home and however he can safely. I'm gonna go pick him up right now, and we're gonna hang out. So now that I have the camera up, I'll probably just keep recording, and you might see him stimming, and that's okay. You're right on time. 2 minutes to spare. So Christian's schedule for ABA right now is really weird because people are coming in and out of his like sessions. Like, he doesn't have a set team besides one person that I love, but it sucks. And even his BCABAs, I feel like they're not giving up, but I don't have the best vibe of them knowing what to do, because insurances have like such a hard way of making things hard. Like, you can't do adaptive skills, you can't do blah blah blah. So yeah, it's a whole crazy thing. But he's been here for a little while now, so he's always tired. We're gonna get in and out after this, and he loves that. So hopefully he had a good day. All right, Christian chose to ride shotgun. Hi. Did you have a good day? Want to eat in and out? That's read. Do you want to eat? What's wrong with it? Uh-oh. What is wrong with it? Let's see. Got it. Do you want to eat? I don't know what's wrong with it. Do you want to eat? In and out? Eat? Eat. Okay. Let's eat. Whoa, Sammy! You watching Danny Go? Oh, Christian hunting food. Cuando llega. In and out. In and out. Christian is starving. Sí. Ah, qué bonito momento. Food's almost here, Christian. You want to eat? Okay. Hi. Hi. Food, Christian. Food. Woohoo! You got your food, Christian. Yummy. Happy boy. Hey, can you? My turn. Huh? Yes. Burger me up. That could have melted yo. They're so mean for that. Oh, Jesus, look at it. ¡Qué rico! Here.